Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am the Sipping Tea, and today I have a news and updates video for you starting this week, the 2nd of May 2023. Briefly however, before I get into that, I just wish to issue a huge thanks to my patrons NB Hollywood, Lucifer and Malfunction 501. Thank you all ever so much for your continued support. If you would also like to help support me and this YouTube channel, then please do find the link to my Patreon down below in the description. So, without any further delay, let's get into it. So we start this week with the big introduction, that is Warhammer 40,000. So this is with us until the 6th of June, so a little bit over a month. There's quite a lot to this, so I'll try and get through it as quickly as I can without making it a very long waffly video, as best as I can. But basically here, of course, you will have the opportunity to buy these tanks for gold. You can spend an enormous amount of money and get the entire bundle of these things, along with all the commanders, 2D and 3D commanders, inscriptions and emblems. I'll go into a little bit more detail about those in a moment when I get into sort of the sales section of the video, but briefly to talk about the community event that they've got based on Warhammer 40k right here. So the long and short of it is that as a community we can earn points and unlock certain rewards throughout the course of this particular event. Very similar to the event they had with Swamp, where we as a community earn enough points to unlock that map. Here you will be able to get points just by playing the game, which I'll include some information on, of course, here on the screen for you, and also down in the description box below. Very much worth taking a moment, I think, to read that if you're otherwise not able to sort of keep a grasp of it here as I tell you. But the long and short of it is that you can earn points in the game, and you will be able to unlock these discounts alongside other things for your chosen team. There are 2 different stages and 2 different teams. So for the first stage, whatever team you play for, of course, as a community, will unlock those sort of bonuses and whatnot, or discounts. But you'll also be able to, if you wish, switch teams for stage 2. So in other words, you'll be able to earn the discounts for both teams so long as you switch halfway through. So you can play for one team for stage 1, and if you wish to have the other lot of discounts, you can play for the other team in stage 2. The discounts will be available for all players, it says. So the way that you earn the points is quite simple really. You earn XP in any number of battles, and well, this is repeatable many times per day, but it does increase in difficulty for each stage you complete. The XP required goes up by 500 for each time you complete it. It's available for all tiers in World War II and all eras in Cold War, multiplayer and co-op. Another way to earn some points as well is to deal 80,000 or more damage in any number of battles, and that will give you one lot of 25 points. It is only available to complete it once per account, but the same requirements for World War II and Cold War as the previous op, and it's only available in multiplayer, this one, so do keep that in mind. The final one is where you can destroy 75 enemies and you will get a inscription, 5 lots of Warhammer themed inscriptions, and it will also give 25 points as well. So all tiers in World War II, all eras in Cold War, multiplayer only, and once per account. So this is something that will become, I think, a lot clearer once you get into the game and start playing a few games. These things tend to sort of clarify themselves to a certain extent, but just to try and summarise it a bit, I suppose, pick a team, earn the necessary goal to get your rewards for that team. Once the first stage is completed, if you wish, you can switch to a different team, and you'll then be able to earn discounts for that lot of tanks that are associated with that team as well. So that is the best way I can summarise that, I think. I've included, and will continue to include, little graphics on the screen right here so you can see what is going on, as there's an awful lot of information right here. Again, the link will be down in the description for you to hopefully help you sort of understand what's going on with this event. But like I say, I think it's going to be quite clear once you start playing the game, once you start getting sort of stuck into it. So, to move on from there, let's get into the various bundles that are available. So, the first one is the Warhammer 40,000 Mega Bundle. So this consists of, well, all of the new tanks, all 5 of them, alongside the 2 new 3D hero commanders, which also come with their custom voiceover, a handful of 2D standard commanders, some emblems, and also some inscriptions as well. All of that available for an eye-watering 63,000 gold. However, if you value your sanity as well as your wallet, you'll be pleased to know that you can in fact buy them individually, or of course wait and you will get certain ones at a discount as previously mentioned. So we start with the Warhammer 40,000 vehicles here. So the Nemesis is available for 22,750 gold. The Teethbreaker is available for 17,900 gold. The Ignis Purgatio is available for 11,400 gold. The Reaper's Scythe, 8,600 gold. The Lehman Russ Primed Bundle is available for 18,000 gold, and that is of course the tank alongside the 3D Hero Commander Volusad Thasius, if I've pronounced that incorrectly, I'm sorry. Advanced Loader, Gun Stabilizer, Advanced Gun Laying Drive, 7 days of premium time, 20 lots of ×3 vehicle XP boosters, and 20 lots of ×4 commander XP boosters. There is of course the fully loaded bundle, which is very similar to that. It's just the tank, the premium time, and the boosters, available for 6,900 gold, and finally the Lehman Russ on its own for 16,000 gold. It's worth noting as well that the discounts that you can get will be limited to certain tanks. So I will quickly mention that right here. So you can earn in different stages a 15% discount, a 30% discount, and a 50% discount on the Nemesis, the Teethbreaker, the Ignis Purgatio, and the Reaper's Scythe. Those are the only tanks that you get to earn the discount on, so do keep that in mind when you're making your purchase decisions. Moving on from there, we have Warhammer 40k Commanders. So there's lots of different bundles and options right here. The first one is the sort of the big bundle, the Commanders of the Grim Darkness bundle. So this contains the 2 brand new 3D hero commanders, Volusad Thasius and Patricia Larison, alongside 6 standard 2D commanders, all of those for 13,100 gold. You can then buy the 2 3D hero commanders combined for 7,200 gold, or indeed you can buy them individually for 4,000 gold each. You've then got another bundle here where it's just a mixture of 1 3D hero commander and 2 standard commanders, available for 5,800 gold. And then you've got the option to buy here 3 of the standard 2D commanders for 3,350 gold, 2 bundles of those. We move on then to emblems and inscriptions. I'll just show you on the screen right here what we've got on offer, but basically as it suggests, it's all emblems and inscriptions being sold for various different amounts. From there we move on to challenges and events. We start with International Firefighters Day. So this is the event that seems to come around every year now. It was with us last year, where until the 2nd of May you have the opportunity to earn John Garvey, the 3D Hero Commander. Basically all you need to do for this one is place in the top 5 XP earners on your team 30 times in battle. So you have a week to do this. It's available for multiplayer only. While it doesn't say which modes you can play, I'm pretty certain it's going to be available to all tiers in World War II and also all eras in Cold War, available once per account. Moving on from there, we have Cinco de Mayo. So basically in this event you are able to unlock various emblems and flag vouchers of Mexico, as well as a small amount of silver, and it is with us until the 9th of May. From there we move on to special sales. So this is the May Tank of the Month DLC. It is the Soviet Tier 7 IS-2 heavy tank. If you spend $9.99 American, or of course your native currency equivalent, you will get that tank alongside 850 gold, 3 days of premium account time, and 10 lots of 1.5 times silver boosters. Again, keep in mind it costs $9.99 American for that one. Moving on from there, we have monthly deal. Now this is with us until the 30th of May. It's 3 different bundles right here, all focused on Cold War. We start with Desert Ram, which is the Magok 5 Era 2 medium tank, and Desert Fox Daniels 3D Hero Commander. That bundle available for 8,100 gold. Then we have Cold War Snipers, so this is the T100 Era 1 Tank Destroyer and the M50 Ontus Era 2 Tank Destroyer, both of those available for 10,400 gold. And finally we have Escalation Multi-Tools, so this is the T62M-1 Era 2 medium tank and the M60A1 Rise passive Era 2 medium tank, those two available for 12,900 gold together. From there we move on to weekly sales. So we start with just the weekly deal right here, which is for 20 lots of ×3 vehicle XP boosters. It's a 58% saving, 840 gold. Moving on from there, we have super savings, formerly known as personal offers. Of course, the way this works is once you've earned 8,000 or more, 20,000 or more, and 40,000 or more XP in any number of battles, you will get a 50% discount on the following vehicles, which starts with the American Tier 4 MTLS 1G14 light tank, followed by the German Tier 6 Dicamax tank destroyer, and finally the Soviet Tier 7 Slayer Su-152 tank destroyer. Moving on from there, we have contract reminders. So of course the way this works is that you will have an additional week beyond the dates I'm about to mention, where if you haven't been able to earn the tank for free, you will be able to spend your gold to buy out any of the remaining stages. So you'll still be able to get the tank, but of course at a gold cost. So we start with the Jammer, which ends on the 8th of May, the Spyglass, which ends on also the 8th of May, the Legion 59 Pattern, which ends on May the 15th, and finally the Machine, which ends on the 3rd of July. We now move on to the final part of this week's video. It is reminders of the 2 events that are currently ongoing. So that is resolutions. This is a very important one for you to make sure that you're aware of. So basically this is just an event where you get free things every single month. You just need to make sure that you claim those rewards within the month. All you need to do is either follow the link that I've got for you down in the description, which is titled resolutions, or indeed just search on Google World of Tanks console resolutions and make sure you link your PlayStation or Xbox account to the World of Tanks website, and you'll then be able to start taking advantage of all those freebies. The final reminder for this video is Golden Week. Make sure that you have linked your PlayStation or Xbox account to the Golden Week event on the World of Tanks website, otherwise you're just missing out on various bits and bobs. You get the opportunity to spin a Wheel of Fortune every single day, and indeed you unlock the golden vouchers just by playing the game. So make sure that you get those 2 events linked up to your account if you haven't done so already, so you can start reaping the rewards. So that does bring an end to this week's installation of the news. I want to once again thank my patrons ever so much for all of their support. If you would also like to become a patron, then please do find the link to my Patreon down below in the description box. But once again, I want to thank you all ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.